I think we might have just lost Matt Winston there for a second, so I'll carry on. Matt, when you can hear me, come back in when you're ready. If you want to give me your insight to this closing 5 kilometres, 4.6k to go now for these two out front. Let's zoom out and see the gap. Where's the front of that peloton and who is leading it? Ooh, in the sunlight, I can't quite see the colours down there to see whether it is Decathlon who still have control of the front end. At some point, I wonder if they have, where the focus turns away from being about Paul Lapera, maybe focuses on that. And where is Sam Bennett, the former Irish champion? Is he in a condition to be able to try and sprint here today after his crash on Monday for stage 1? They're getting closer. It's the grey jerseys of Alpecin-Deceuninck who are closing up. Jensen Plowright giving them so much reason to be confident, the 25-year-old Australian in Monday's stage. But here come Ineos Grenadiers on the outside. Must be confident in the sprinting form of Ben Turner and looking to double up to go with his stage win yesterday. Just lost Matt Winston, so I'm going to close this one in. I think he's had a power cut actually where he is as well, so I hope he's all right. We'll talk this one home. Watch the colours of Ineos Grenadiers. Michał Kwiatkowski has been so useful for them in the closing stages of every single stage today. Can he draw this one back? The pole, chasing down, of course, come the World Championships, a countryman of his in Filip Maciuk, still out front after 200 kilometres out front. Maciuk is going to be caught. Milesi again with another fine attack. We'll watch out for him in the closing stages of this race. Let's get around that bend safely. It's still Alpecin-Deceuninck who have control of this. Look out for Soudal-QuickStep and Paul Magnier as well, because they've put so much into the chasing. Don't forget, the lion's share of the work being done today here in the chasing and the pacing of the original breakaway was done by Visma Leasebike, the team of Olav Koy and Matthew Brennan, and Soudal-QuickStep, the team of Paul Magnier, who was second to Koy on stage 1. They are still clear, these two, though. With 3k to go, they are still clear. The job has to be closed down by possibly Alpecin-Deceuninck. They have Quinten Hermann's second wheel. Jensen Plowright is sitting on the back wheel of, I think, it may be Paul Magnier. It's one of the Soudal-QuickStep riders in about third or fourth wheel there, but if it is Magnier, he's a long way up at this stage, bearing in mind how much of a drag it is to the finish. Positioning absolutely crucial now at this point. We've got Groupama FDG bringing up, I think, Thibaut Grul to have a go at this finish as well. It's Quinten Hermann's on the right-hand side for Alpecin-Deceuninck. Looking to see, I think it's Michael Leonard who's come up again in the middle, the Canadian for Ineos Grenadiers, who still have good numbers there. Cobbly tight left-hand turn, clear around there. That van is in a bad place, but they're running wide on that corner. Thankfully, everyone's smoothly through there. Onto the cobbles, the clinkers for the final time, and the sweeping right-hand bend as well. Don't forget, it's an uphill drag of a finish to the finish line here in Chezen. Groupama FDG do have it. It is Thibaut Grul who's been brought up into second wheel, but Grul is up there very, very soon. It's quite a long drag to the finish, and I suspect it's one of those where you don't want to be up there too soon, because there could be some swamping going on. It's now being moved up. Casper van Uten being moved up as well for Picnic Postanel on the outside. There's the white jersey of Ben Turner in the middle. Look out for the colours of Paul Magnier in Soudal-QuickStep colours in blue, not to be confused with the blue of Groupama FDG, who now lead into this. Thibaut Grul sits second wheel. 1,500 metres to go now, onto the last bit of clinky cobbles. A sweeping turn to take them to the rise to the finish line now. Here we go. It's still Grul being led in second wheel for Groupama FDG, and I think Jensen Plowright may have moved up to third wheel now. That might be a sensible thing, and depending on how deep this sprint goes, it looks like Picnic Postanel at the moment have been knocked back a little bit with their lead out for Casper van Uten. It is Chris Hamilton at the moment moving up for them. Kwiato is still there as well, with Ben Turner behind him. There's Kwiato with Ben Turner in the white jersey. Jensen Plowright right in the middle of that melee as well. Ineos Grenadiers still have control over this as well at the moment. It is Magnus Sheffield leading for them, the American, looking back to Ben Turner, yesterday's winner. Casper van Uten just behind him. It's a real battle to get on his wheel as well. Tim Tuitenberg, the German rider for Lidl Trek, definitely not going too early this time. Paul Magnier up the inside. Paul Magnier is definitely there, the tall Frenchman. Watch out for Magnier with the speedy K-Mat. Also there, by the looks of it, is Madish Mikkels. Madish Mikkels in the Estonian champions jersey. There he is on the white, on the right even, with a light blue jersey, pink helmet, but he's boxing on the inside. Don't forget the words of Matt Winston saying you can straight line it through those corners. Stanislav Anielkowski's got that wrong. They're all over the place. Manier up against the shoulder of Gruel there as well. Ben Turner is second wheel. Michał Kwiatkowski doing it yet again. We've seen him do this yesterday, and Ben Turner won from this position, but Turner has, by the looks of it, Paul Manier up alongside him. Turner and Manier split either side of Kwiato. Here goes Paul Manier, second on the first stage. I'm not sure Ben Turner can come back from this, and in fact I'm absolutely certain he can't. He's done it the right way, Paul Manier, and he gets the win here at stage 4. He was second to Olaf Koy on stage 1. No mention of Koy on this stage. It came down to a sprint between Paul Manier and yesterday's winner as well, Ben Turner. But Manier, very definitely the best of the sprinters there.